Hello guys and welcome back to my XCOM 2 playthrough series on the Commander difficulty base game Ironman mode with no of the DLC expansions and mods or out like that. We left off last session, pretty much completed a couple of missions. I lost one of my main characters, well not one of my main characters, one of the most highest ranking soldiers of the gun. I think it was Marianne, I think it was that I lost. She was my little ranger, so we've gone to the memorial here. We've lost a few now. Which has been a bit of a shame. So yeah, we've kind of gone through a bit of a situation here where we lost Marianne. She was my lieutenant, so she's actually the highest ranking soldier operative that we've lost. She had 18 kills, 7 missions. I lost her in a stupid way. It was pretty much my fault. I should have put her in conceal on the mission, and again, if you haven't actually checked it out and seen it, I do recommend that you do. There's a lot of kind of funny stuff that I make mistakes on and just things that go off, and it's like, wow, how did I make that mistake? But pretty much just... it ended up being this idea that I've been losing units again when the low ranked squaddies and corporals and stuff. It's not the fact that they're disposable. It's just the abilities that you lose off them are quite detrimental, and that's one of the things which is just always a bit of an interesting one. Obviously, she died to a shield bearer with a mag rifle, and it was just sucks. I think in that general, she dealt a lot of damage, made a lot of attacks, she survived a lot of attacks as well. But it's just one of those ones that happens sometimes when you make mistakes. We left off, I think, pretty much kind of... we had some upgrades we could get. So I was actually trying to check out some things here. We actually got the Mimic Beacon from a while ago that I'd forgotten about, which is actually very interesting. It basically gets you a holograph, and I think it's something you should actually take on when you're on missions. So I'm actually going to potentially buy one of these and basically give them to my units, because it acts as like a free... if you throw it into a bunch of enemies, they'll focus on that mimic. I also do have a advanced grenade launcher, which I think it means that we can throw our grenades further, and it has a larger blast radius, which is, I think, very important. And we've also got the gremlin upgrade. Now, can't do the advanced grenade launcher because I haven't got enough supplies, but I can do the gremlin upgrade, so we're going to focus on that, which is kind of nice. So next time around when we have some more supplies, I'm going to get this. I do believe, though, we do have a mission to crack on with. I'm just trying to think what else we've got going on the Proving Grounds. So, yeah, we've got the exosuit being built in 3 days, and we've got the Skulljack, which is actually very important to the main mission, which I feel like I'm very far behind on at the moment. If we actually look in here and look at the objectives. Yeah, there's examine... oh, yeah, there's build a shadow chamber and access the alien network. You can only access the alien network using the Skulljack, which is obviously this representing the picture. You need an Anabit officer. And to do that, you need to actually be able to get in. So I need the Skulljack, and I also need the shadow chamber, which I actually am in the process of building. Maybe? Let's have a look here. Building facilities. Yes. Oh, well, there's a shielded one, so I'm going to build it there. So we've got to clear this out. I can then build it there. I've got the Proving Ground working away as well. And I think we're pretty much, yeah, caught up on speed. We do have some missions, actually, to go straight onto, so that's what we're just going to crack into. That's why I want to get some of the upgrades. So we was actually investigating these supplies, but we do have 3 options available to us here for missions. Now, there was one that I had to basically try and counter instantly, which was this one, which is basically protect the device, because, again, we can't afford to have them unlock those next 2 avatar projects, because otherwise that would cause us to go over the limit, and I think then you get a countdown timer. I've had issues with Intel, that's been a big one, but because of the current Dark event that's inactive at the moment, which is this one, it means that everything costs 100% more Intel. So to actually go down and get to these facilities, like this one here and this one over here, we have to spend a ton of Intel. So I'm having to just wait until I've actually got the Intel so I can actually move around a bit more. So what I'm going to do is actually just go to this mission here. This is the Protect the Device one. It's a moderate difficulty, so it should be quite straightforward to deal with. We get some supplies as well, which is great, so it means I can upgrade some more stuff. And we also counter this event of the Avatar project, which we don't want them to actually complete. And then hopefully the other one drops off when we get there. So we just need to head that way, get this complete. And then obviously it's just trying to knock down any stuff that knocks them off a little bit more. So let's have a look here what we've got available. So we want to make sure we get all the utility items available, all armor available. And let's see who we can bring in. So we're going to bring in Tom. He's our lovely sharpshooter. We're going to bring in our specialists just because they do have the abilities that we're after. We'll bring in a ranger, which I'm going to bring in Brian Black, and we'll also bring in our grenadier Rodrigo. I am handicapped a little bit with that, but I feel like it's a very good point to be putting across that we want to obviously try and level up many people best we can do. These guys will have the upgrades, which are fantastic. One of these will be my guy for healing, so I just need to double check which one's which. You're the haywire one, so it's not you, so it is the other guy. The Rouse here, so he is going to be my medic, which means I do have access to all these stuff, which is great. He also has chain shot, which is kind of funny. This is an upgrade he got, which is an odd kind of thing to be given to a random person like this, because again it's a gunner's, a grenadier's ability, but I got it through because of the proving ground. So going to get the med kit, keep the grenade in there. We're also going to give a med kit to who do I want to give a grenadier to? You can have the battle scanner, because that's definitely something we need. I'll give you the mimic beacon, I feel. And then we'll have a med kit onto, I think I'm going to put it on Tom, just because he's back enough that the fact of if he has to run forward, he can heal someone and someone can pull off the front. We've got plenty of grenades, which is good. I'm just trying to think what I can give you for the time being. It's the flashbang, which is kind of like the main one right now. I'm just trying to think, do I give him the flashbang instead and throw the mimic beacon there? Maybe that might be the better case. So let's kind of space that up a little bit. So you can have the flashbang, you keep the grenades, because you're going to have one type of each, I think. Yeah, one grenade per soldier. So I could give him the mine shield, but that's fine. How are you on health, actually? Your will's quite low, so we'll just give you the mine shield just so we get the slot filled up. So we've got 2 medkits, we've got the mimic beacon, we've got the flashbang, we've got plenty of grenades, which is fine. I mean, I could use... Oh, I actually have the smoke grenade. I ain't bought it this time around, which is fine. Just need to make sure now everyone's got access to decent weapons, which is probably going to be the main one. So let's have a look here. So you've got the one which has got the aim, but I want this one. Okay, you have got that one, so we'll give you that one. And then we've got the shotgun, so the shard weapon. So we've got the option for this one at the moment. I don't think we have the other shard weapon anymore. Oh, we do. This one. Which one's this one? This one has the bonus critical chance and bonus action, where the one that's on at the moment is the critical chance, I believe it is, or the insta-kill. Yeah, bonus action and insta-kill. We'll keep that one on, actually. I feel that's a good one to have. And then we're going to have the mag cannon. We're just going to go for the miss shot chance, I think. So let's just grab that on. So there is a free reload, or there is the aim. I'm going to go for the reload, because the reload I feel is like more important on this one. So these are our guys we're going to take in with us. We've got the upgraded gremlin as well, which is very good. So it means that the hack stat gets improved quite a lot. So we're actually 120 now on hacking, which is fantastic. So I think that means with less likely chance to fail. It doesn't mean you won't fail, but the likelihood is that you will. It's going to be a lot less, which is great. I'm just trying to think, is there anything else that we need to focus on? We haven't got any more weapon upgrades we can get. There is miss shot chance there, which is very important, but I'm just trying to think. Do I put that on my gunner and get that weapon upgraded one more? Because it's only got one option at the moment, which is the autoloader. And I think I do want to get the weapon upgrade just to give me the miss chance, because sometimes the extra damage, especially in the advanced one where you get 3 damage, is better than, especially with the amount of times that the grenadier misses as well. So it means that I can maybe do some damage to a... it's very important. So I think we're pretty much good to go on that one. So let's jump into the mission. Okay, so we need to get in and protect it. So basically search and defend. Well, I guess we already know where it is. It's not really a search. Okay, so Shard Guy, you're going to go straight up onto the roof. Instant move up, because I want to be able to get a visual on where the enemies are. Okay, and then we're going to move to over here. Just see if we can spot anyone. Okay, so there's no enemies at the moment. Mr. Gauss Guy, you're going to run straight up to here. And you're just going to go onto... Can I get up on the roof from here? I should be able to, because I think that's a pipe. Yeah, I should be able to go up that pipe, so we'll go there. You're going to go to... Again, I'm going to work my way over here. Now, the good thing is I can sit here and defend, which is good on the roof. But I do want to make sure I'm covering this left side and the right. But I'm going to send... let's have a go here. So, yeah, we'll send you to the right. So we're going to go to this corner here. Next to the door. I'm going to send you over this direction to this corner. Actually, behind this tree. A bit more of a view that way.
Let's do this.
Okay, we spotted someone. So we're down the road. Yep, right there. So we got a... Yeah, we got two. We got a Muton and a... Not a shield bearer, a riot guy. I always forget his name. Okay, so we're going to run... Because this is the edge of the map here, so we know we can run this way. So we're going to go this way with these guys as well, and we'll just put ourselves on this corner.
Solid copy.
And we'll see which way. They're probably going to run towards the objective, because that's generally what they do. So there we go. And they can actually... Okay, so we know there's actually someone here as well. 7 damage. Ouch. That is a lot of damage. Let's go here.
Rolling.
We should be able to see... Oof, that was close. So we've got them there. Let's try and see if we can kind of go up. What I want to do... Oh, so this is actually in the pipe you go up. It's this one. That's weird. Okay, that's very strange. So the idea would be to try and like hunker down behind and shoot. Because you're not in the open. But I don't think... Let's move up you there. I do want to kind of like not leave myself too exposed. I would go there and so I can shoot off, but I don't know if I can spot anyone from there. But I do want to see where everyone else is, so I might run to here. Oh, actually, it might be good to spot for a sniper just there so I can shoot out. So we'll go here for now. I want to see what I can spot, because I can always move this guy anyway. Okay, so he's fine. So I can actually stand out in the open. I think I'll be fine. But what I'm going to do is move this general direction. Yeah, if I get here with my sniper, it puts me in a much better position to be able to shoot this way. So we're going to go there. Yeah, okay, so we've got people we can see here. I could actually hack this, but I think they'll spot it. So let's not do that just yet. And I'm just going to throw... Trying to think, because obviously they're all there. So look at the sight range you can get into. Tempted just to throw a beacon. I just want to see what I can spot from over here. But actually, you know what? I'm going to wait. I'm going to move these guys up first. So I'll be able to maybe clear a bit easier. See, this is all blocking that, so that's a bit annoying. Although I could get on the roof up that side. Let us go and clear. So we'll move to here first. With a gunner. And the idea is I want to get on this roof. So if I go to around about these positions here, I can get on the roof and then start laying from the other side as well. I just don't know how many enemies there are, so I just want to make sure I'm not leaving myself a little bit too exposed here. Let's move you up a little bit. Have we got anything on the corner here I can use as protection? I can actually go there.
Heading out.
Which is fine. So I can just sit here and watch for the time being. Again, grenades come handy. That's always a good one. But I think I'm just going to conceal for now. And I'm going to try and see if I can get down at some point over this direction. But I think what I'm going to do is move this way. I think I'll be fine stood in the open as long as...
Got eyes on a hostile squad.
Okay, so there's another squad. So we've got 2 grunts. That's it, 2 grunts. And an officer sat right there. I want to see where they go first. I'm going to move off. I can't move that way, so I'm going to have to move this way first. So that's fine.
Heading to that location.
Let's go around. We'll try and see if we can get to this point. Okay, so they're moving off to the left. So if they get out of range, that's fine, because I can actually pick the officer off first. Because I feel that's the main threat. Okay, and the sniper guy, so if I move him down to here, actually no, we'll move him there. Oh, actually saying, let's have a look here. I want to basically get all the way over here, best I can do. I could just do it in one move. And the idea I should be covered. So let's go to there. I'll be able to see these guys. They'll hopefully back off. So what I'll do is I'll move this guy out of the way. So at least I'm not in position to get spotted. And then I can basically focus on taking them out.
Double time.
Okay, he's going to drop down. Hopefully there were no one in that window, because that's always a fun one.
We're close.
Okay.
Menace 1-5, we've got a line on the target. Move to protect that gear at all costs.
And then I can move you up to be a bit more around this side. So we'll put you there.
Heading there now.
Okay. Yeah, I want them to run out of the way of sight, so at least I can focus on dealing with these guys. What I could actually do is just wait nearby and then run up afterwards. I just don't know if I'm going to be seen up here, so let's move to there for now. Let's go and overwatch there. I'm not going to do anything just yet. I'll take the other bit of damage, but what I want to do is get inside if possible. Open the door and then run into the window. At least then it gets me out of cover of these guys here. The other option would have been to use the other door, but I think we're going to have to just use this one for now. So we'll get here.
Move into designated position.
We'll open inside. So let's open the door. And then we'll go here.
Move into position.
And then we'll just have to go in Overwatch for now. Oh, God. Oh, no. Well, that's a bastard. I didn't know he was going to come up. Oh, that's embarrassing. I mean, I get the hit on him, which is good. Oh, go on, Sniper, take him out. That'd be funny. Oh, you get him. Nice. Okay, so it's triggered them, which is not ideal, but we'll take it. I mean, the good thing is in that response, it means that I can kind of focus on them. The downside is that I'm a bit exposed over here. Okay, so if I go into here, it's basically an enhanced squad sight Overwatch, which means that I would fire on anyone who moves or shoots. Okay, let's just try and think how I can work this here. So I need to move and kill him. He's got to die. Problem is, if I move there, I'm actually still exposed to these guys from behind. If I go there, I can't shoot him directly anyway. If I go here, I think I could shoot him and he's exposed. And I should be covered. So I'm going to drop down. I just want to get off this roof because I feel like I'm a little bit too exposed. And I think I should be able to shoot him more directly. Yep. So let's try and see if we can get rid of him. Okay, so he's down. So that's 10.
No longer a threat.
That pulls him off, which is fine. That works for me. I'm going to basically put myself on a cone fire ability. So the idea, I think, with this is that anyone who moves or does anything action-wise, I should be able to deal with. So we'll just do that. And then with this guy, I'm going to move him to here. And then basically hit the grunt from the side. I do want to target the officer if possible, but not always an option you can take. So I could do chain shot, which gives me access to 2 shots, which is 10 to 14 damage. Which I feel like is maybe a better one to fire on just to get rid of him. Or I could just do a regular shot and hopefully it kills him. Because actually, what's the... who has the beacon? You do. I can move to... Oh, actually, you know what? I could throw the beacon out up there and try and just bait them. Because generally what happens, they'll always try and target the main one. Actually, saying that, I could get them both. Because they're both flanked, aren't they? Okay, 100% chance to hit him, so I'm just going to take this shot and see what I can get. Okay, so it's not enough damage, which is a bit of a shame. Okay, so we're going to move and throw the beacon, I think. Just so we can kind of maybe get a bit of more fire on that officer. So we'll move to here. Throw the beacon. But what we're going to do, we're going to throw it so it's like in a really awkward position. So they've got to try and take it. And Brian's exposed anyway, so I might as well just go in and try and take out someone if possible. I can actually get a run to... I'm trying to think the best way to actually expose this guy. Go to here, maybe just take a shot and try and see what I can do. The other option is just to basically go for a slash and put myself in a bit more of a better position for it. And see what happens. Yeah, we'll go there, do that. Okay, he's down. That works.
It's down.
That's where the cone ability comes out. Get 3 damage, so he dodged it, but he took some damage, which is fine.
I nicked him.
He missed. Oh, God. Okay, he's moving, so let's see if we can get another shot off on him. Nice. We've got 6 damage, so he's not dead, but that works for me. And I think the mimic also basically mimics the person who throws it, which is very useful when it comes to dealing with anyone who's... I definitely want that ability. Okay, let's run up there. Let's get that. We'll get the equipment, because it's very important to pick up loot if you can do. Let's see what we get. So we get stock and advent pad, which is more intel, which is good.
Tech guys will love this.
I can guarantee the 2 damage on him, which is good, with the combat ability. And I also can guarantee 100% hit with him. So what I'm probably going to do... Just trying to think what's the best option here. Because if I get to here, I can shoot him straight away. Because where I am. But I do want the 2 hits, so what I might do... Okay, what's he behind? Is he hidden behind anything? He's not. So if I move to about here, I could probably do the shotgun hit on him. Or I can move up with him to there. Let's do that.
I'm going.
Okay, so I can actually get the shot on the officer from here, which is good. So let's get that off. And I'm just going to maybe throw a chain shot in. Just to make sure I get him. That's a bit of a frustration one. Can we get another shot?
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Oh, wow. So I only get the 1 throw. That's a bit frustrating. Okay, so I can move there for now. Try and get the officer if I can. Nice. 12 damage. It's a bit, you know, it's one of those ones where you get the chance of the base hit, and then there's the chance of doing critical, which is, like, I think even more important. Let's do combat protocol, I feel. Just to move up a little bit more. So we'll move to here. We'll move to there. We'll do the combat protocol. Let's get the damage on him. It's 4 that I can do, but if I can eliminate a potential threat that's going to cause damage to me, I'd rather just use it. There we go. So he's down. And that gets promotion. So that's even better. And then we're just going to sit and wait just in case anyone else shows up. So I am going to hack that with the gremlin. Because I might as well now, seems as I'm already exposed. And see what I can get. So I could get recover a large income, or I could recover a small. That's a 43. Oh, so this one just results in it as being alerted, so that's fine. I'll take that. I want to try and see if I can get the... Okay, that sucks. So we didn't get that. So map alert. So basically just everyone aware where we are. Which I guess isn't that bad when they already know that we're here. So that's fine. And then we're just going to move up into some sort of position here. I think I'm going to cover to here. I mean, there is the other one I could hack over here, I think. Is there? Oh, it's just the one, I think. Yeah, so we'll just go to here and we'll just sit in some heavy cover. I want to see if I can spot any enemies right now, which there doesn't seem to be any, so... The idea, if I can, I want to throw that out. For me, it's going to be either over this direction or this direction. I'm just going to throw it over here just to see if I can spot anyone. Okay, so there's no one there just yet. And we're going to do a little reload. Oh no, we don't have to do reload, we can just wait. I'm just going to move up to here. Just try and see if I can spot anyone. Which there isn't anyone for now, and then we're going to drop down and go to this rock and just kind of bunch back up again, so we can support one another. So go on, Rodrigo, and then you can just chill, just in case anyone decides to walk in position. You can move up, and then we'll basically just sit by this window. We're just going to wait for them to come to us because they're going to have to do that anyway. Seems like they're somewhere, I just don't know, because the map goes all the way up to this direction, so they could be here, or they could be all the way over this direction. Downside is, though, I don't want to trigger them, I want them to come to me, because, again, it's not like I'm having to worry. I could run over this direction so I can get an exposed line of sight this way. What I'm going to do first, move you up to here. And then I'm just going to throw the beacon. There we go. Found him. Oh, that's... I knew there'd be somewhere. Just, you never know where, though. Okay, so we've got a Muton, and we've got 2 sectoids. The Muton's the biggest one that I'm concerned about. So I'm going to go to... Try and flank on the side here. I feel like I'm just going to throw grenades out. Just because I want to try and take a lot of these out. I mean, he is there. So actually, this one's probably a better shot at hitting both of these. Because again, there's the... Yeah. It doesn't get rid of my cover, and it gets rid of theirs. So let's try and get that. So let's go to there. Get them exposed. So one thing I love about grenades is just the amount of damage that they shred through is a lot. Okay. We'll move up to here and we'll take a couple of shots in. So the Muton's the main one I want to get rid of. I could do the combat pro. I might leave that till last. Just trying to see if I can get him. Okay. You can't see anyone, which is so infuriating in some situations. But what we'll do, we'll move to here, get in some heavy cover, and we'll take a shot. I mean, we could stay where we are and do it. But I don't want to be flanked then and shot, so I'd rather be stood here. And get a bit of an extra bit of cover in there. Okay, so we'll go for the Muton. Okay, so he did absorb some of that, which is a bit of a shame. So we'll have to do a combat protocol on him, I think. He's a little bit too far away, which is a bit of a shame. So we'll just keep long watching on there. You can come round. I think we'll go on the slash on you. Try and see if we can get rid of the sectoid. Nice. So that clears him off. Okay, and then you can go on combat protocol, just get rid of him. Goodbye, Muton. If the sectoid moves into my sniper, the sniper might kill him, so that'd be funny. We'll see which way he runs first. He's going to run into cover, because that's usually what you would do. And there's the sniper firing off. Oh, come on, get him. Come on, Tom, you can do it. Yes! Oh, brilliant. And he's dead. And we're done. Nice. Flawless. Fucking flawless. Finally.